Hello and welcome back to HCISD Highlight. Today I'm joined by
Rosa Mendoza.
Rosabel. Why did you decide to join the DTV program?
It was kind of a competition between me and one of my classmates, and I like to talk about what we do in the school.
So what is your role in DTV?
A voiceover.
So what kind of voiceovers do you do?
Sometimes I just do like a poster kind of, and then I don't really do videos, so it's very rare that I do videos.
Is it nerve-wracking doing voiceovers?
Not really.
No. Okay. Well, what advice can you give any student that would like to join the DTV program?
Don't sound like you're reading, like put enthusiasm in it.
Thank you for joining us at HCISD Highlight. Coming up next, we have another student at DTV program. Today I'm joined by
Samantha Martinez.
So Samantha, why did you decide to be part of DTV?
Well, I decided to be part of DTV because I thought it would be fun.
Is it fun doing
Yes.
it? Yes. What kind of things do you do?
Well, I'm a sports reporter, so I talk about sports.
What do you do to get ready to do like the sports stuff?
Well, I read my script 4 times and then I record.
Samantha, thank you so much for joining us today at HCISD Highlight. Coming up next, we have another student from DTV. Hello and welcome back to HCISD Highlight. Today I am joined by
Melanie Lopez.
So Melanie, why did you decide to be part of DTV?
I thought it would be a fun and educating way to be a part of DTV.
Okay. What is your role in DTV?
Interviewer.
What?
An interviewer, I interview and have a sit-down talk.
Do you get nervous interviewing people?
Yes.
So what do you do exactly to calm down before the interview?
I would just tell myself that it will be okay, and then I just interview them.
What advice would you give anyone that would like to join the DTV?
Don't be shy and don't be nervous, and you can do it.
I like that. Okay, well, thank you for joining us, Melanie. Coming up next, we have another student from DTV. Hello, I'm Alexis Huerta, and I'm joined by
Caleb Contreras.
So Caleb, why did you decide to join the DTV program?
I wanted to join DTV so I can be able to talk in big groups and not be nervous on the camera anymore.
And what is it you do in DTV? What is your role?
My role is an anchorman for DTV, and me and Ariana, we just say what's going on in the school.
What do you do to get ready for the show?
I give myself a little bit of confidence. I tell myself I got this. Don't be nervous. And yeah.
Okay. What advice would you give any student that would like to join the program?
If you want to join, don't be nervous to try new things.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Caleb. Coming up next, we have another student from DTV. Today I am joined by
Alison Martinez.
So Alison, why did you decide to join the DTV?
I thought it would be a good opportunity to be a part of something fun.
Is it fun doing it?
Yes.
What role do you do?
I am a on-the-go reporter.
Do you get nervous doing the reporting?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what do you do to calm down?
I tell myself, it's okay, you got this.
Okay. What advice would you give anyone that would like to join the DTV?
Keep trying and never give up.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us, Alison, today. Coming up next, we have another student from DTV. Today, I'm joined by
Ariana Valdez.
She is part of Dishman news program, and she is a co-anchor. So, Ariana, tell me why you joined DTV.
I decided to join DTV because I thought it would be fun, and I really like to be involved with my school.
Interesting. So any advice you would like to give any students that would like to join DTV?
Don't be nervous and give expressions when you read.
Like that. So what do you do to get ready for your show?
To get ready, we change into our DTV shirts and we head to the studio and start to record.
Well, thank you for joining us here at HCISD. Coming up next, we have the teachers behind the scenes of DTV. With us today is
Christopher Martinez.
Christopher, I heard that you were the weatherman for DTV. I just wanted to know, why did you decide to join DTV?
It wasn't me who decided, but it was more of Miss Reina and Miss Perez who made the decision, you know. So you'll have like a better idea of how the people on the news speak, so you kind of have like a pretty good idea, representation about like how you're supposed to talk, or like, you know.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us on HCISD Highlight today. Coming on next, we have the teachers behind the scenes for DTV. With us today is
Miss Perez.
Ms. Perez. Why did you decide to start up the DTV program?
So Miss Reina initially started it a couple years ago. It kind of got taken away because of the whole hurricane that happened, the flood. And then she actually recruited me this year to join her and to partner up, and so that we can bring it back up this year.
Okay, well, I wanted to know, what is the qualification for an anchor in the DTV?
Yeah, so they have to have a good personality and a lot of enthusiasm. They have to be very fluent in their words and kind of speak their words very loud and clear.
So, Ms. Perez, what's the turnaround in the show segments?
It's usually about 2 weeks. We like to give ourselves time for the kids to do their interviews, get their scripts together, make the video come together, do all the edits, and then we release an episode after 2 weeks.
With us today is
Miss Reina.
Ms. Reina. Thank you for joining us today here at HCISD. So, why or who decided to start up the program?
Well, in the year 2017, I decided to apply for a grant because I had seen some student news channels online, and I thought, well, our kids should do this. So I applied at that time with the librarian who was here, Cristina Huerta, and luckily through the HAFE grant, we were provided with the funds to start DTV in 2018.
Was it hard finding students to join the program?
No, in fact, we had to hold auditions so that way we could kind of dwindle the numbers, because we had a high number of students that applied.
Oh. So do the students edit their own shows?
No, but that is the goal. We would like to teach them about editing software. It is a little difficult with elementary students, but we're trying to utilize the iPad to make it easier so that it can be something that they can touch and be accessible to them.
Okay. Is this program funded by anyone or any?
It's funded by the HAFE organization from the district. In 2018 we started. In 2019 we had a flood and we lost a lot of the equipment, but thankfully we reapplied the next year and we were provided with more funding to kind of kick it off again.
What equipment and software do you guys use in the program?
Well, right now we're using iMovie because that's kind of what is accessible to the students through the iPads and through the Macs that we have, the Mac computers. We are trying to play with the idea of integrating different software, but that's something I'm unfamiliar with that I have to research myself and my new helper, Ms. Perez. And we do have some lighting and some props, but that's as far as it goes.
Thank you, Ms. Reina, for joining us today. That wraps up this edition of HCISD Highlight. Until next time, I'm Alexis Huerta.